Yeah, I agree on that. I do have a question though, since we're looking at expediting. So one big thing that is out there is the rinks at a park. Is there a way to be able to explore like something more specific for?
Well, one of the options council could provide direction to staff in going out and doing, one of the things the community has talked about is this analysis.
Yes, exactly.
On city-owned property.
Mm-hmm.
We could take that through a separate process to answer the question before bringing back any lease agreement. We could answer a question about,
Yes.
are there viable other options in city-owned property that would meet that need? And if the council was in general agreement, you're not voting right now, if I heard consensus, we could spin that part of that analysis off on its own separate trajectory, separate from the master
Yes.
planning, because that's not really a master planning conversation. That's a
Okay.
specific site analysis conversation, but I would need to basically hear that the council's was consensus in on where you want to go with the park's master planning process, and then would you want a city-owned property analysis looking at alternatives?
Yes.
Yes,
So-
because, well, number one, I think it's important because I'd like to be able to, people are concerned that we're not transparent enough. I think it's important to bring it here and have those discussions here and see what it is that we have, why it would work or would not work, to make those decisions. But I think expediting that is important because, number one, we need, we're open for those kinds of big opportunities, and we want to be able to find the right space for it and let, the public know what we're looking at, and be transparent with that. And then second of all, I always believe that if there's a lot of delays with big opportunities like this, they might go away. So, I'm hoping we can do that.
So we could separate those two conversations on
Okay.
analysis of city property separate from a parks master planning. But am I hearing general consensus? It would be helpful for me to hear a yes, that that's something you would be interested to explore.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes on that, but I have other comments, so I'm
Yep,
gonna
yep,
also
I'm-
get to those.
Yep.
And I would just say for me, on that topic, yes for the parks, but I'll speak more to other items. But I do think that we shouldn't even consider bringing back the lease agreement until we do look at other potential city sites for the rinks. So that
Yeah, I think that's what was part of the conversation, that we want to do that prior to the lease. Anything having to do with the
wasn't
lease.
articulated, so I wanted to make sure
Oh, okay.
that was the lease.
So we're in agreement. Okay, thank
So-
you.
Yeah, but it doesn't come back unless we're exploring other sites. Looks like
Clarifying, is that a general consensus again among the council members?
That's what I understood it to be.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So did I.